This year, Junior Achievement turns 100 years old, and we are celebrating that in Advanced Magazine. And you can find out much more about this organization and what they are doing in our article. But just briefly to recap, they are helping younger people get prepared for the real world, Josh.
Exactly. So it's really nice to have these type of organizations that really work with young people in order to prepare them for what we call real world situations.
Right. They're helping them to get prepared for work, right? And so they have situations where they can maybe be a boss or a CEO, like they pretend to do that and learn new things. But Josh, when you were younger, what is something that helped you to better prepare for the real world?
Well, I was very fortunate in that I was able to participate in a number of groups after school that I really felt helped prepare me for the real world. There was Boy Scouts of America, right? They helped me be able to actually go camping safely, but they ended up helping me do a lot of different things, like being able to plan a meal, be able to work with a budget, be able to work with other people. And these are all things that have become very necessary as you get older.
And it's great to learn that at an early age, right? Well, how big of a role did hands-on learning play in your education?
I would say that it played a very large role in my education. So I was very fortunate that the schools that I went to were fairly good schools, especially my high school. But like I said before, I did a lot of after-school activities that really allowed me to do a lot of hands-on learning. So I did not exactly Junior Achievement. I did another one that's called Junior Statesman.
Okay.
It helped me practice public speaking. And I had to do it in many different ways in front of other students and teachers. So these were all things that really, I think, helped prepare me to be more successful as an adult.
And that helped you for your job now.
It's very true. It does help me when I'm in front of other people having to speak.
There you go. All right. Well, what's your overall take on what Junior Achievement is doing?
I think it's a wonderful thing. I think, unfortunately, a lot of times what happens in school is that you are focused a little bit too much on academic learning, right? And that's very important. But there are other things that you need to learn to prepare you for an adult life that, unless there are organizations like Junior Achievement, you really don't get a chance in order to learn those skills until it's almost too late.
That's an excellent point. Sometimes we focus on theory so much. We're learning things from textbooks, but we're not actually having that hands-on experience. And Junior Achievement is allowing kids to do that at a really early age, which I think is really priceless.
It is. Many times it gives kids the opportunity, instead of thinking about what they might use a particular skill for someday, which is hard for younger kids, it gives them a chance to really practice it.
That's right.
In a real situation. And from what I understand, it really does, even though it can be very difficult and scary sometimes, it's also really engaging.
It is.
And it's very important for young children.
We hope you enjoy this education article, and we thank you for joining us for another month of Insights.